Hi sexy people everywhere. Welcome back to my channel. It's me, CJ. We're gonna be doing a Sunday reads. I'm officially in my YouTube flop era. Apologies for not posting more. It's kind of a cringe thing to say, but left you a little high and dry because life is being life. If I'm gonna be totally honest, I'm a little stressed out lately. I feel like our move is catching up with us. We have an incredible amount of house projects going on right now, not only in our house, but the house we're building outside for my dad, our little guest house. And it all feels overwhelming and my house feels ajar and messy, and I'm having problems with Sunnies and work is busy. It's all a thing. So I've been prioritizing Sunnies over YouTube, but I am Sunnies. But I am YouTube. A disclaimer of my mental space. I'm also gonna turn on this TV to the art because it's not on and it's gonna bother me. Karma is my boyfriend. Karma is the cat. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, so this is a Sunday reads. We're just gonna be catching up. Proof of life vibe check-ins, okay? Does that sound good? First of all, there's nothing better to welcome fall in than a beautiful Sunnies pullover. In a gorge emerald green, like an emerald forest green. We have our mascot. I'm wearing a size small for reference. I made a humiliating Instagram reels on the Sunnies Instagram. If you want to see me wear other sizes, it goes up to 3X. Hit us up if you want a pullover. Link in bio. They're cozy, perfect for fall. Maybe I'll start this video with some recent acquisitions. Spud, just because I'm on the ground, it doesn't mean we're hanging out. It doesn't mean we're playing. We're gonna start some recent acquisitions. I was just in Portland for a week. Yes, the place I just moved from. I was there for work. And I bought some books, and we're gonna talk about them now. A Horse at Night on Riding by Amina Kane. This has been recommended to me highly from Jalen from the Bar in the Bookcase. He recently just interviewed Amina Kane. This is the author of Indelicacies, I believe, which I have not read, but I think this is musings on not only being a writer, but being a reader as well, which sounds fab. I'm looking forward to reading this, and when I'm in a non-fic mood, I'll definitely pick it up. It's in this kind of delicious square little floppy paperback with a French flap, out by Dorothy Press, who are an independent publisher focusing mostly on publishing women. And then I got Rabbit Island by Elvira, great name, Navarro, translated by Christina McSweeney. This is a piece of translated from the Spanish short stories, and the blurb on the Shelf Talker at Pell said it was for fans of Otessa Moshfegh, and I don't know, that was just speaking to me in the moment. Can I be honest? Can I just be honest that that is what drew me to this? I'm hoping for derangement, I'm hoping for bewilderment, I'm hoping for weirdness. And to plug my friend Jalen again, he just interviewed Otessa on his podcast and it was phenomenal. He was so smart and considered and thoughtful, and I really thought the conversation was interesting, and he's a fantastic interviewer if you need a new bookish podcast to listen to. This isn't picking up very well on camera, but it's a delicious embossed typeset cover with a kind of full bleed image of rabbit fur. What I'm assuming is rabbit fur. I like that. Then I got Gwendolyn Riley's First Love. This is out by New York Review of Books. Rebecca and Jalen both liked this. Rebecca from Rebecca Eats Books. Looking forward to it. I got Which Side Are You On by Ryan Lee Kwong, out by Catapult. I think this is kind of like a millennial novel dealing with race and identity issues, blurbed by a lot of cool Asian American authors. I'm excited to read this. I also got While I Was in Portland, The Wall by Marlon Haushofer. I've already finished this. It's out by New Directions. I liked it. Weird dystopian feminist, early feminist writing that's really claustrophobic and insular. Kind of tedious at times, but in a way that felt like work. Like manual labor work. Like your brain was doing manual labor alongside the character. I liked this. I got Night Shift, which is one of the worst books I've ever read. I will talk more about that in an upcoming vlog. I got Rogues by Patrick Reagan Keefe. I'm actually reading Empire of Pain right now. I have it on loan from the library. I'm just like really slowly chugging through it. But this is an essay collection about grifters, killers, rebels, and crooks. I love a scammer. I love scamming. I love schemers. I love jokesters. I love tricksters. So this sounds right up my alley. I feel like I come from a long line of scammers in my Carney roots. So I hope this is some weirdo character studies about people on the outskirts. Then I was sent 9 Stories by Kate Chopin. Chopin? Is it like the composer? Is he a composer? Classical music. Damn, I'm cultured. All right, so this is a short story collection out by Counterpoint. Like I said, the publisher sent it to me. Look how cute this is. I mean, I feel like I have to put this in my bagoo, and it has to be like my bagoo bag, like my emergency book that I have in my fanny pack. No idea what this is about, but I'm excited. Oh, okay, this was an American author who lived from 1850 to 1904 and had novels based in Louisiana. That sounds fab. That's cool. So like weird Southern short stories. I'm more interested in this now than I thought I would be. And then lastly, I finally picked up I'm Glad My Mom Died by Jeanette McCurdy. It was 30% off at Target when I was at Target one weekend. I listened to her interview on Dax Shepard's podcast, Armchair Expert, which is one of the only podcasts I kind of like keep up with religiously. It's a celebrity interview podcast, but I love him. I don't know. He's my problematic fave. Talks a lot about sobriety and his own upbringing and trauma that he's gone through, and I think he just gets really good celebrity interviews in a really juicy way. But I'm excited to read this, even though the hype's over. I'll still be hyped for it. So that's a lot. That's a lot of new books that I got, but I'm pretty excited about all of them. You would hope so, right? Another bookish thing that I thought I would tell you is I am logging my reading on Notion. Notion is a productivity app. It's not a social media site, so I am trying to use it as a way to take more in real time reading notes and kind of just have better in the moment reflections of books I'm reading, because I get to this point at the end of every month where I'm doing wrap-ups or I'm trying to talk about a book for Sunday's book club or something, and everything is just kind of left my brain. I'm trying to get better about annotating, but I think in addition to annotating, this is going to be a good practice for me. So maybe I'll try to screen record. Yeah, I'm going to try to do that. Okay, let me line it up. Okay, so this is my Notion, and the Amina Kane cover is my cover. I didn't even notice that until right now. But one, you can choose an emoji for every book you read. So that is so satisfying to me to try to think of like the thematic emoji that makes sense. Maybe I'll show you like kind of how I set them up. So Lapvona, for instance, right? I'm uploading the cover to them too as the header for everyone. I don't know, it's probably like a waste of time where I'm trying to catalog too much, but I get obsessive with stuff like this. I copied an existing template and kind of just customized it a little to my own. I'll try to find it and link it down below if I can, but this is pretty basic. The book in 3 sentences, impression. Oh, I didn't finish this one. This is a bad example. Who should read it? What's it feel like? And then summaries and notes. The summaries and notes is kind of what I envision, like the in real time stuff going. See, this one's finished. What's it feel like? This is for Aesthetica. An endless scroll, a spotlight, getting your roots bleached. I love that. That's my favorite. That's like my favorite thing to do in book reviewing is think of those little snappy one-liners, which I don't know what that says about me, but it says something. Okay, so that is my new reading obsession. In Sunny's updates, this is the last weekend to sign up for November book club if you're interested in reading How to Read Now, which is a collection of essays about being a reader, about how being an engaged reader, what it means to read, can reading be political, all of those important juicy questions around the culture of reading. This author really dives into it. You can still sign up. Last day to sign up is today. I'm hoping I post this on Sunday. And I have not picked out the December book yet. So if you have any suggestions on backlist, stuff that's coming out in December that you think would be a good contender for Sunday's book club, let me know. I have a few on my radar, but always interested to hear what you guys want to do. The last bit of Sunny news is our truck is broken. We have had quite the time trying to get the Sunny's truck back up and running. I don't know what I did karmically to deserve this, but I am paying for it for sure. We were told the carburetor needed to be rebuilt. Then we had another person come out and they said maybe it's an electrical problem. And then we had a third person come out and they said we think you just need a new battery. So basically the status is we're trying to get another new battery, which we have to special order because the fucking truck is so old. And then we're just gonna try to run it again and get some gas going through it, get some tech run, baby. I've learned so much about gas and what is good gas, what is cheap gas, what you should be fueling your car with than I've ever wanted to in my life. It's like actually disgusting. But I guess I'm gonna become a car guy because Sunny is demanding it. She's needy. So I hope she's up and running in a couple of weeks because I had big ambitious plans to start doing a lot of pop-ups in Yuma this fall, winter, and spring. But I think those are all gonna have to start late November, December, January, February, March, because I also had trouble getting it plated. Is this the most boring update you can imagine on Sunny? Yes, but it's what I'm going through right now, and I guess I'm verbalizing it and talking about it with you. Prayers for Sunny. Like and subscribe if you love Sunny. Hit that thumbs up if you want Sunny to recover. And then lastly, I thought a cute thing to end this video with would be the end of the year freak out tag, which my friend Simon at Simon Savage just posted while he's wearing his Sunny shirt. Very cute. So that is how we're gonna round out this Sunday reads, is just answering some of these questions. It's only 6, so it should go by quickly. Are there any books you've started this year and you need to finish? The only one that I haven't finished and I put down for now is A Swim in a Pond in the Rain by George Saunders, which is a nonfiction book examining Russian short stories and how to read them and how to analyze them. I put it down because I picked it up right before we moved and it was not a good fit for moving reads, but I'm honestly unsure if I'll get to it before the end of the year. Knowing how my reading has been this year, I think I want to finish out the year more strongly in a fiction zone, and kind of examining Russian short stories doesn't sound like it's a high priority on my to-read list. But I know a lot of people have loved that book, so if you think I should prioritize it and it would be something good for me to wrap my brain around, let me know. Do you have an autumnal book to transition into the end of the year? That's interesting. So thematically this year I did read Mother Thing by Ainsley Hogarth for Sunny's book club, and that I think is the most I'm going to dip into that territory of, you know, a one-to-one thematic with this season book pairing vibe. It was, I don't know, I'm not a big horror reader. I enjoyed that book fine, and a lot of people who did sign up for the book club loved it, which I'm ecstatic about. That's great. But I don't know if reading with the seasonal change is really who I am. Does that make sense? Like, I don't know if I need to read summer books in summer. I don't know if I need to read spooky books in October. I don't know what a spooky book is. Like, the scariest books that I can think of are Fernanda Melchor or like Tender as the Flesh. I think that's what people would say vibes most with them this time of year, but I could read those any time of year and feel good about it. So no, I do not have an autumnal book to transition into this end of the year. 3, is there a new release you're still waiting for? Interesting. Okay, the one that is on my radar is Brutes. Is it Brutes? I think it is Brutes, but it comes out in like March of next year. And then also the new Brandon Taylor, which is The Late Americans. I do have a proof of that on my Kindle, which I am saving for, I don't know, I think when we get closer to it, so I'm more in the conversation and can read it alongside people. Those are 2 upcoming releases that I'm really looking forward to and can speak to top of mind. 4, what 3 books do you want to read before the end of the year? Okay, I want to read 3 incredible books. I want 3 5-star books somehow to find me before the end of the year. I am crying, screaming, begging for that to happen. I am looking at my TBR stack right now and I don't know where I should go. I am currently reading The Seas by Samantha Hunt and I'm loving it. It's bizarro and mystical and has great writing and is insular and dreary and creepy. And I feel like I want something more absurdist and to continue on that trend. So if you have anything in lieu of, if you have anything that's similar to kind of those buzzwords and those descriptors that I just mentioned that you think I should pick up, let me know. I was thinking of picking up You Too Can Have a Body Like Mine by Alexandra Kleeman because I know she's so good at being absurd. I loved my reading experience of Something New Under the Sun. So I was like, maybe I'll go to that. And I did thrift that book the other day. So that is speaking to me. And then another one that is on my radar to pick up before the end of the year is Never Let Me Go by Ishiguro. I keep wanting to pick that up whenever I'm looking for a new fiction book, and I think it might be the time soon if I'm into the more absurd, the less realist, you know. I want to be in, like, I want to be somewhere else, and I think it'll take me there. Very dystopian somewhere else, but I'll go somewhere else for sure. Okay, 5, is there a book you think could still shock you and become your favorite book of the year? I don't know what that means. It's kind of a weird question. I think I just said I want to be shocked, so any shocking material, I am open, ready, and willing for you. And then 6, have you started making reading plans for next year? Only concerning Sunnies. I have a few new releases. I think I want to do the Brandon Taylor for one of the Sundays book club picks, and maybe Brutes as well. Those are both on my radar. I think one gets published in March and one gets published in April of next year. But those are my only concrete reading plans. Do you want to meet Spud's Space Snail? Look how hairy it is. This is his snail toy. We love it. It's one of his beloved. It's one of his beloved. Yeah. Cool. Okay. Well, I love you guys. Thanks for being here. Thanks for listening to me whine. Thanks for being cool. Ah! Okay. Hold on. Let's try to jump. Let's try to jump in the air while we say goodbye, Spud. Drop it. Okay, ready? Bye! Oh my god. Is it still rolling? Okay, bye!